Hey guys, I hope you're having a great day. So I'm about to get into my crock pot here and start our dinner, and I thought I would go ahead and share with you guys what I'm gonna do. This is a really good recipe. I wanted to share it with you if you're maybe stuck in a rut of eating the same things over and over, or it's just really hard for you to come up with ideas on what to have for dinner. This is a really good one. So the recipe is crock-pot beef and broccoli, and honestly to me this tastes better than any Chinese takeout that we've ever had. It's absolutely delicious. It's again a crock-pot meal, so it's very easy to do. You just throw all the things in the crock-pot. This one only takes I think 5 hours, 5.5 hours total, so not that long. In case sometimes in the mornings you might forget to throw things in there. So it's not one of those that takes an 8-hour process. If you start it later, then you're kind of messed up for eating a late dinner. But I think it's probably really good for stay-at-home moms, or if you're gonna be around the home. If you're not gonna be out of the house for 8 hours, you can do it in 5 hours. So anyway, we really like it. We've had it several times now, and I'm gonna go ahead and share with you the recipe and how I make it and how it turns out. I got this recipe from lifeinthelofthouse.com, and of course I will leave a link to that below. I do always want to give credit where credit is due. This is not my recipe, and it says it was adapted from Table for Two. So anyway, if you're curious to see this crock-pot beef and broccoli recipe, then just stay tuned. Okay, first off guys, into your crock pot you're going to add 1 cup of beef broth. Next, you're going to measure out and add in 1/2 cup of soy sauce. And for the soy sauce and the beef broth, I like to use low sodium. Next, add 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Then 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. I didn't have sesame, so I just used olive oil. Next are 3 garlic cloves, minced. Now you're going to want to stir or whisk all of these ingredients together. Now you're going to want to add in your meat. The recipe calls for 2 pounds of sirloin steak or boneless beef chuck, thin roast. Once you have all of your meat in there, move it around and make sure it is pretty well covered with all of the liquid. Now go ahead and put your lid on and make sure you have your crock pot set on the low setting, and this will cook for 5 hours. After 5 hours it should look like this. And now you're going to go ahead and get your cornstarch and water ready. It's 4 tablespoons of cornstarch and 4 tablespoons of water, so equal parts of both. Mix that together and you're going to add that into your crock pot. Okay, go ahead and pour that in. You're going to stir it around, and this will help to thicken the sauce. Okay, you can see I have my little pot in the back here getting ready to boil water for the rice, and I have my bag of baby broccoli florets that are frozen, that I'm going to add those to the meat in the crock pot. add your broccoli, stir it in very carefully because as you can see, the meat is very tender and falls apart really easily. I have my water boiling ready for rice. And voila, the rice is done. It is jasmine rice. If you know me and our family, you know we love our jasmine rice. Okay, once the broccoli has been in for 30 minutes, it is all done and ready to be dished up. So here we go. We have jasmine rice on the bottom and the crock pot beef and broccoli on top. This meal is delicious. We love it. It's easy to do. And I hope that you guys will try it. If you do, let me know, and I'll see you all soon in my next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.